Hello everybody, welcome to From the Desk of Ultra Films, and today I'm going to be reviewing the NECA Alien Ultimate Edition Big Chap action figure. So let's do this. So first, I'm going to be going over the packaging as usual. Now this is a really cool way to use an action figure package. I love how NECA does this with pretty much most of their horror characters, at least. I haven't seen much of the other characters in this kind of packaging. But overall, they have a really neat design. This is a door on a Velcro. I'll show you that later. And this one's really cool in particular because it's the original Alien movie poster with the alien egg hatching, this green light and mist sort of thing. It was in the original trailer, and it looks really neat and detailed design. You know, just taking from the original 1979 movie poster. And you got the Big Chap Ultimate Edition down here. On the side, you got another Alien logo. More Big Chap Ultimate Edition, and NECA and Real Toys. They did a heck of a job with this one. You got all the other eggs down there, the ovomorphs, if you want to call it that. If you want to get that technical. Anyways, I got the Alien logo up there. Some really good photography pictures of the action figure and set design of the different stuff. You got a face hugger and an egg, chest burster. Got the alien himself. This is going to be really cool. And this was for the 40th anniversary last year in 2019. It's been at least like 40 years since the original movie came out. So yeah, it's crazy. And down here it says the iconic phrase, "In space, no one can hear you scream." I love that phrase because of course this one's from the first Alien horror movie. So down here is the plot of the movie, and I'll read it to you. So it says, in a remote region of the galaxy, the United States space tug Nostromo, carrying a cargo of mineral ore, makes its return journey to Earth. The ship's crew, 5 men, 2 women, and a cat, named Jonesy, are awakened from their hypersleep chambers when Mother, the onboard computer, monitors a strange transmission. According to company law, the crew must investigate any signal indicating possible intelligent life. What begins as a routine search mission quickly escalates into a nightmare of unimaginable terror when the crew discovers and brings aboard an extraterrestrial life form. Couldn't have said it better myself. But yeah, that's really cool. And also down here, just small little words saying, includes egg, chest burster, and face hugger. Well, that's really good. It wouldn't be Ultimate Edition without those guys. So anyways, more alien stuff right here. And now let's open this up right here. This looks really freaking awesome. You have the photography right here of the action figure, and then we have the action figure itself right here. I gotta get some glare out of the way. Yeah, here you go. This looks amazing. I think it's about 8 inches tall. That's really cool. It's got the ovomorph and the face hugger right here, and the chest burster up there. We can see it better in detail when I get it out of the packaging. But yes, this looks amazing, and they got the whole life cycle right there. So that's really neat. So like I said, NECA has some of the coolest packaging with the little Velcro opening to this window of the action figure inside. This is going to be really fun to open. You know, really fun to review. So let's go ahead and open and review it then. Alright, so here we have the egg, face hugger, chest burster, and xenomorph all together. This is a really cool set because, you know, it has the basic life cycle of a xenomorph, and also the fact that these are really high quality and detailed action figures and accessories. Now, how I'm going to review them is in the order of their life cycle, so of course I'm going to start with the egg and face hugger, so let's do this. This is the egg or ovomorph, whatever you prefer, and the face hugger. Now this is really cool looking because of all the nice paint sculpt and detail. So let me bring the face hugger over to the camera. Alright, let me get it into focus. There, so here's our face hugger. It's really nice and neatly detailed, ranging from really good paint to a bendy wire and the tail, so it's not just bland and unarticulated. You got all this neatly sculpted detail right here. Very, very good at resembling and capturing the face huggers details. Alright, so on the flip side, we have the insides of it, where it's supposed to latch onto your face and implant a baby xenomorph or chest burster. And this is really neat because it's got this gloss finish, making it look more organic and, you know, kind of like, you know, it's more lively. And I really like that. You got the oxygen things right here for providing the face that it's latched onto with oxygen. You got the fingers to grab onto the face, and they're also really neatly detailed. Very intricate because they're so small, but it works. And you got the tail to wrap around the neck. Very neat. And I just love overall how much they got into something so small. So next I'm going to be going over the egg or ovomorph. So here's the egg or ovomorph. This is really, really cool because it looks very much like the one in Alien, because the way it looks, it's different from the one in Aliens, because the one in Aliens looks like this, because this one was found on an ages, I don't know how many years old, but it was a very old derelict ship, and it was a bit more fossilized, where this one was more fresh in the Aliens movie. But anyways, I like how they were able to work in the bumpy details of it all. They got the nice little white kind of fossilized top. That's what I thought when I first saw the movie. It looked kind of fossilized because it's been on a ship for so long. And they got these little vines or these things where if somebody steps on them or near them, they kind of sense them. And that's when this opens up. Kind of looks like the Demogorgon. So you can see right here, and it has this nice little organic detail, same thing they kind of had in the movie, and then it just, the face hugger comes out and latches onto Kane's face, and I just love every detail of it. It does come in two pieces, because, you know, how you're gonna fit it like this in the packaging, but yeah, it's really, really cool. Just a fun addition to the whole set itself, and neatly sculpted and detailed. Alright, so up next we have our tiny but effective chest burster. I love how they incorporated into the paint the blood for when it popped out of Kane's chest, and legitimately scared all the actors. They didn't know what they were in for, and I loved that. So anyways, he's very tiny but very cool nonetheless. I'll bring him up to you. So here is the chest burster, and like I said, NECA has some high quality detail and sculpting, or if I didn't say it, then I'm saying it now, because just look how much detail there is on this thing. And this thing is really, really tiny, like tiny, and they were able to incorporate that much detail. That is a lot of dedication to such a high quality thing. Now, we have the bendy wire on the tail, so that way, of course, it's not bland. You can kind of curl it up if you wanted to, as it was inside of Kane's chest when it first came out. I love that scene, it's really cool. You have its nice silvery teeth when it goes like, oh yeah, and then runs across the table. That was a really, like I say, it's a really, really cool scene. Go check it out, but if you don't like blood, then it's not the scene for you. But yeah, just really neat. Got all this neat little detail here and there, and such a really cool addition to the set. It's out of focus, but yeah, it's just really, really neat, detailed, and good to have in your nice little life cycle, and I'm glad they added it. Alright, so last but not least, we have the Big Chap Xenomorph right here with us. This is amazing. This is the best part of the whole set. It has all the neat detail, all the neat paint and sculpting, and it just looks amazing and very, very accurate to the movie. I mean, the other stuff did too, but this just really hits the spot. So what I forgot to mention when I was reviewing the packaging earlier is at the bottom of the box they actually have credits for the action figures sculpt and paint and prototypes and photography and everything. So the director is Randy Falk, the sculpt is Kyle Windricks, the paint is John Wardle and Jeffrey Chap, the prototypes is by TrueCast, the photography by Steven Mazurek, the packaging by Chris Ramo, and the set design by Stefan Falkens. Now, these are really, really cool guys. They did a heck of a job with everything, greatly executed, and awesomely made. So first, I'm going to be going over the articulation. This thing has loads and loads of articulation. So we're going to go like from toes to head. So anyways, we have actual toe articulation up and down. As you can see right here. They got like just this down. This is really cool. So anyways, I got the ankle rotation. I've got knees that can go pretty much really far back. So, you know, it's good for any kind of posing. You get the legs themselves, they can twist out and in and out and in and out, up and down, you know, forward and back, that kind of thing. Just so much articulation on this thing. On the arms, you got the arms themselves, of course. Got the elbows, which has a double joint just like the knees, and do a really good job. They can also swivel, I believe. Not too much, but they still do swivel. Arms can go out, so if you want to do like a scare pose or whatever, like this, you can do that. And so you can do that as well. Arms going out like that. The wrists as well. Spin around, up and down. Nothing at the fingers. The waist and chest move around very nicely. And the head, let me get this arm down real quick. The head moves. Not a full 360 because of course it has these two little wires down here. And here's one of the best parts of this articulated action figure, besides the fact that it's superposable, is that it can do this jaw articulation, yes, and then the extendable inner jaw. Isn't that cool? Yeah, but this is a really neat addition. Use gravity to let it drop out, and then you can just close it back. Yes, that is amazing. The tail is also on a bendy wire, and also it can rotate whichever way you want it to. So yes, that is our insane amount of articulation points. Now as for the detail, it's absolutely insane. Everything about the suit that the Wahibadehu was wearing is just incorporated into this action figure, and it looks absolutely amazing. You got the rib cage right here. You got all these biomechanical tubes designed by H.R. Geiger, just looking amazing. And the paint on this thing is amazing as well, with these nice little goldish browns incorporated onto the black, and it kind of has a bit of a glossy finish, so that way it looks, you know, more organic. So you got more of these weird ridges down here. They look amazing. Pipes and tubes going all around, even onto the feet and toes. We got these, you know, kind of fingers that do this, and I guess that's how the gloves were made. Also has that fourth finger back there, as you can see right there. And you can see the tail also neatly piped. It looks like there's a pipe, and then it also looks like there's a bunch of you know, spine details on there. Got those dorsal tubes going on up there. They look pretty cool. That spine that flows off his back. We got more of the more ridged details on the arms. More tubes and pipes. And I like to think of these tubes and pipes, since it's biomechanical, I like to think of it as veins, because that would just be a really cool concept to discuss. And so yeah. And also we have these little side things right here. They look really cool on the alien. And I think one of the best parts is the head, because it's just really neatly detailed and sculpted with all the pipes. But I think the best part is the dome right here, because you can see the skull inside of the alien. So you can look right here. Look at that. so nice and detailed, and just everything about it is really neat because it's clear. You got the mouth itself. It's just really, really cool. It's just so realistic and everything. And I like how, you know, most of the details look like bones and stuff. It's just a really, really cool action figure. And of course you can get him into lots of neat poses as well, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's do this. Alright guys, so this is the NECA Alien Ultimate Edition Big Chap with the face hugger, egg, and chest burster. Man, this is an amazing set of things. Action figures, you know, and accessories, all this really cool stuff. Now, you're probably wondering why he's called Big Chap. It's because Ridley Scott, when he was directing the film, called him Big Chap because he was, after all, a big chap. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like. Comment down below what you want to see next, what you want me to review next, and subscribe for more Alien and other many things that I do, and you'll see me in the next video. Goodbye.